Mikal Bridges is known for his Iron Man streak, but the secret behind his superpowers is rather unique. Competitive spirit. Mikal is a rare player. He has never missed a game due to an injury. This includes both his college career and the NBA. In fact, he went on to one-up everyone after he was traded to the Nets, as he ended up playing a total of 83 games. That is one more than an 82-game schedule. He truly is the modern-day Iron Man. Now, he credits his mom for his tireless work ethic. She helped him shape his competitive spirit in a rather unique way. It wasn't his drive to be a basketball superstar that made him competitive. Instead, he desired to beat his mom at tennis. Me and my mom always used to play tennis outside one-on-one in the summer or something, and I was always smaller. She used to always beat me. I used to be so upset, not talk to her. I used to be in the car and not say a word to her. I was that competitive. His mom was equally as competitive, as she just kept on beating him. However, payback was coming. As he grew taller and more athletic, he started to get the best of her. Tennis seems to be Mikal's first love. He went to tennis camps as a kid. However, he credits his love for tennis to his general love for sports. He was always outside playing one thing or another. So maybe developing motor skills and coordination in different sports is what helped him avoid injuries in basketball. Mikal and his mom are as close as ever. The two have a pre-game tradition. They text each other before every one of his games. Sometimes this does get in the way of Mikal's pre-game ritual, but when it's your mom calling, hey, you gotta pick up. Now, in order to earn the Iron Man status, Mikal would have to go through a rigorous training regimen when he was a little kid. Basketball obsession. He had the talent, but not the skill set. Mikal needed to learn how to hone his skills, and the best way to do that was on the blacktop and the playgrounds in Philadelphia. When I was younger, my dad and my uncle would take me outside to play against older people. When we were playing outside, it made me used to playing tough competition, and that helped me to get where I'm at now. His mom also played a key role in his practice schedule. She made her son do 10 push-ups every time he missed a free throw while he was in high school. So it's no wonder he's cash from the free throw line nowadays. His mom was a 19-year-old sophomore in college when she had him. She raised him as a single mother while attending night classes and working in a company mailroom. She was driven and she was determined. Mikal inherited those two qualities. His mom would go on to earn a master's degree in human resources before taking over as vice president of human resources for the 76ers, New Jersey Devils, and Prudential Center. Mikal began to get serious about basketball in his sophomore year when he had a growth spurt to reach 6'6". As a junior, he averaged 20 points and 8 rebounds per game. During his senior season, he was named the first team all-class. In his career, he had 1,340 points and 511 rebounds. However, coming out of high school, he was only ranked 82nd nationally. But what he did next made him legendary. Basketball journey. He had to make a tough decision right away. After committing to the Villanova Wildcats, Mikal felt that he was too undersized. In fact, he wasn't even 18 yet. His family also knew that he needed more time before he could make an impact on the game. So, he decided to redshirt his very first year. I don't know of a kid who wouldn't want to play at this level right away, but the redshirt idea made sense for me and my family. I was young for my grade 2, so I stuck with it for the year and kept improving, getting better and stronger. He kept his mother's struggles in mind when he faced challenges at Villanova. After all, if his mom could get through anything, then so could he. After that initial year, he came back having added more size and with a new jumper. He had a key role coming off the bench in the 2016 NCAA tournament, scoring 11 points in a Final Four rout of the Oklahoma Sooners. He won the NCAA championship along with his teammates for the school for the first time since 1985. Now, the next year, he became well regarded as a lanky forward who could score and play excellent defense, and often guarded the opposing team's best player. He was one of 3 Big East Defensive Player of the Year honorees, being third in the conference in steals with 1.9 per game. During his junior season, he joined Jalen Brunson on the All-Big East first team. He was named MVP of the Big East tournament after scoring 28 points in the title game. He also received the Julius Erving Award for Best Small Forward. After this, He decided to test his luck in the NBA. However, his career would start off strangely. NBA career. Mikal couldn't predict what would happen on draft night. He was initially selected 10th overall by the Philadelphia 76ers. Now this was perfect. Mikal was not only a hometown kid, but his mom worked for the organization. However, he was later traded to the Phoenix Suns in exchange for the 16th pick, Jrue Smith, and an unprotected 2021 first-round pick. Now this would come back to bite Philly, as not only did Jrue Smith barely play for them, but Mikal quickly established himself as one of the best 3-and-D guys in the game, which was exactly what Philly needed. From January 22nd until March 6th, Bridges would get at least one steal in each game played throughout that time. He became the first rookie since Chris Paul to obtain a steal per game throughout a 20-game stretch. It was also the second longest stretch for a rookie in franchise history. At the end of the season, Bridges became the only Suns player to play in all 82 games for the regular season. He played a key role in the Suns' finals run, despite coming up short of the ultimate goal. He received universal praise from players, coaches, fans, and reporters for his defense, finishing second in Defensive Player of the Year voting and being selected to his first all-defensive first team. He had established himself to the point where the Nets were open to moving someone like Kevin Durant to get Mikal. Upon joining the Nets, he was given the nickname Brooklyn Bridges. However, the good times in Brooklyn wouldn't last too long. Nearby, the Knicks were putting together the Villanova team, including Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, and Dante DiVincenzo. Mikal was the only one missing, but not for long. He would be traded to the Knicks for 5 first-round picks, but not before securing some generational wealth. NBA contract. He is one of the wealthiest players in the league. He came into the NBA on a 4-year, $17.6 million deal, after which he signed a 4-year, $90.9 million contract. Every penny of that deal is guaranteed, and soon enough he will sign another contract, which is projected to be in the $200 million range. On top of that, he has sponsorship deals with the likes of Wealthsimple, G Fuel, eBay, Vitamin Shop, Bose, and Chipotle. Now, speaking of Chipotle, you won't believe how many times he has eaten there. Off the court, he is cool on and off the court. Mikal is not the sort of athlete who minds recognition. However, he does find it confusing sometimes. Because he tries to live a normal life, he cannot picture himself as an NBA player, which is why when people want an autograph or a picture, he is taken aback at first. He tries to be low-key, but that's going to be difficult in New York. The Big Apple loves its stars, and his popularity is only going to skyrocket. He has almost 500,000 followers on Instagram already. That number could double or triple soon enough. As for his personality, his former teammate Cam Johnson describes him as goofy. He's always playing around. First of all, he's always tweeting something low-key, almost controversial, because he understands he has the power to do so. He understands that people are going to read deep into anything he tweets because he thinks it's funny. He's like, they're gonna love this. Now, one surprising thing is his diet. You would expect him to eat something super healthy to ensure that he keeps his Iron Man streak alive, but perhaps the opposite is true. Maybe his superpowers lie in his unhealthy diet. He revealed that he has eaten Chipotle every day for about a decade. His friends and family tease him about it, but he says it is his taste buds and no one else's. His order is white rice, no beans, double chicken, medium and mild salsa, corn, and lettuce. Might have to try that one out.